Welcome to another episode of Where's the Remote? I'm your host, Steven, and I'm joined here by amazing co-host, the lovely Régine. How are you doing, dear friend?
I'm motherfucking tired. It's like, I'm
Listen.
so tired. Like, I don't know how I'm surviving right now, honestly, truly. But I am. Look at God. Look at God. Look at God. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Sometimes I don't want him to, but he does. He does it.
Whoa! Not you don't want the Lord to bless you, Lord.
There's difference between blessings and like what's the other one? God gives his toughest battles to the strongest soldiers.
Oh, now that,
Yeah.
now that he needs to stop that. Because I told myself, I said, 2026, Lord, get me off the list. I've endured enough, and then literally
You've been enduring.
less than 30 days. Here's another one, sister. Wow. Okay, didn't know I could do that.
Well, you thought
Literally.
you gonna tell me, the big God, what to do? Heard you.
So yeah, I've been fighting ever since. So there's that. So there's that. But yeah, anyways, who cares about me? Let's get to
We care. The fans care. I care. And if they cared, they would like, comment, subscribe. Because you know that's how they show how much they care, by like, comment, subscribing. You know, tell a friend to tell a friend, and yeah, just staying in tune to everything that we've been dropping. We've been dropping a lot of content, and guess what? We're gonna drop a lot of more content. So like, comment, subscribe, please. I beg of you. I beg of you.
Do it for a little say, if nothing else. Please.
I don't care what you believe. Well, if you believe in Trump, I don't know if I want your likes. But anybody else, Borderline and Elon. And there's a few white women that kind of fall in that category. Anyways, if you're not racist or discriminatory, please like, comment, subscribe. And if you are, but it's funny, I might let it slide.
That's some racism is funny, chat.
Sometimes it do be funny. Like, sometimes it do be funny. Like, I didn't find it funny at the time, but now I kind of laugh at it. Many, many moons ago, you know, here's another story about my 1,000,001 jobs that I had. I used to work for a FedEx office, and I was working in one in the Upper West Side, and I used to work the overnight shift. So this is right after Obama got elected. And so I come into work. Yes, the first time. I come into work or whatever, getting myself settled, and like, there's this lady by the copy machine, and she needs help. So by this point, it's only like me and another person there. The other person is helping a customer at the counter. And so like, I was busy doing something, and I'm like, I'll be over there in a second, ma'am. But I guess my coworker went there first, because I guess she was a little bit irate. And then when my coworker came to the back, like, she was upset, and I was like, yo, what's going on? And she's like, yo, that woman is losing her fucking mind. So I go over there. She's like, oh, I need to make a copy of my credit card. And I'm like, okay, where is the credit card? Where's the credit card? And she's like, she shows me the card on the scanner. And I'm like, okay, where's the card that you're using to pay for the machine? She's like, it's the same card. I'm like, well, you can't do that. You can't make a copy of the same card that the machine needs to read in order to make the copy. And then I was like, none of this makes sense. And she was like, y'all been acting up ever since he won. I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
He basically called you a hard R without even saying it.
Wait a minute. That was bold and daring. So just walked away and let her frustrations kill her spirit.
She can fight it out herself. Yeah, that's wild.
She fighting demons.
Ooh, you know? Fix it, Lord. Help us.
Hey,
please.
I was about to say something wild, and I don't feel like bleeping it out. I'll behave. But speaking of other things that outrage us, we are here to recap the latest episode of Hijack. If you tune into the other episodes, we have been extremely frustrated with this season of TV thus far, and they did not disappoint with even more frustration. So we'll go through the synopsis of what happened in the episode. We'll give our immediate reactions, end off with some final ratings, and get the fuck up out of here, because Idris, you dropping the ball, man. Apple TV, y'all fucking up big time.
It's so freaking lazy, bro. It's ridiculous.
It's bad. But yeah, let's jump into it. In Hijack Season 2, Episode 5, titled Outage, the frustrated passengers finally revolt against Sam, overpowering and restraining him while they realize he's unarmed. Forced to reveal the truth, Sam explains he's being manipulated because the hijackers are threatening to kill the mother of his child, Marcia, and that there are 8 bombs under the train, 2 beneath each carriage. The passengers also discovered that Jess, who murdered Freddy, controls the detonator and must regularly enter codes to prevent the bombs from exploding. When Petra confronts Jess and the passengers seize her detonator to stop the train, one of the codes fails, arming a bomb in the rear carriage. Sam frantically evacuates passengers from the back car, with Petra possibly killed in the chaos, and barely escapes before the bomb detonates to end the episode. You kind of gave me some thoughts off air. Well, give it to me, friend. Give it to me. How you feeling? How if I had the time to create like another animated version of you that shows how angry you are, like what level of upset and pissed off are you at this point? I might have one of those already.
The facial expressions.
Yes.
Okay, so this time I tried 3 times. I tried 3 times to watch Hijack.
Mm-hmm.
I've surpassed by 2. I've been doing two times. Now I'm at 3. Thinking I'm missing something. Thinking whatever I didn't watch, I missed something in that first half of the episode. I didn't miss anything. Literally didn't miss anything. Like, there were a couple of things that they finally dropped this episode, but it still had, half of it was still like, yeah, we're on this train still, probably 5 hours now. Now the passengers actually know what's kind of going on. So, okay, cool. But Idris is still, Sam is still, now he's even a worse spot because now he's a hostage, basically.
I don't even think about that.
Now he's a hostage to the people. And he can't even say what's really going on because he's too scared. And now we have to evacuate. Okay, that literally everything that you read about the synopsis is really what happened in that damn show. Like nothing else. Nothing else. That's sad. That's real sad. It's episode 6?
Episode 5.
Episode 5.
3 more weeks of torture. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's probably a bunch of stuff that happened or storylines that they were trying to develop that I missed because I could not focus at all. All this, it was like, I said it off air, like it was borderline like edging because it was like, there were aspects where it's like, okay, finally you're doing something. And then they would either like, it doesn't go anywhere or they would reverse it. And then it was kind of like whatever momentum you was building is just completely gone. And then once the episode ends, it's like, we could have did this like 3 episodes ago. And like, I think I even said it in one of the episodes, like, yo, a bomb should have went off. Like, we need to see something happen. And nothing was happening. It was just, it's constant back and forth. Who doing this? And even Petra doesn't even really feel like a villain. I have no idea whether she is like part of the actual syndicate or she was just, somebody who's being manipulated as well. Like,
is Petra the girl?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. Jess is the girl.
Yes. Okay.
Yes,
Petra is the older lady.
Yeah, Petra is the older lady. My bad. Yeah. Jess. So yeah, Jess, I have no idea what she is. Whether she's part of the syndicate, whether she's a person that's being manipulated.
And she's low-key getting manipulated at this point. It's like her only job is, it's so interesting because how do you go kill someone? But she even seems scared of her life too, as well, to not even make sure, especially because you have to put in the code every 15 minutes. So that enough, kind of to Lost. Sorry, circle back to Lost. But it's like punching the button, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's basically what she's doing, punching the button.
Not to change the topic, but that season where I think that's season 2 when Desmond is in there.
Yeah.
First of all, that boy was acting, man. That boy was acting, like acting.
Yeah.
And then like his whole rationale of like, I need to push this button because if I don't, like something is going to happen, even though I don't have no proof, which I feel like low key is some form of like social experiments that like they do in like universities.
The Dharma initiative was a social experiment.
Yeah.
I'm going to do my own Dharma experiment in a second. I ain't lying. Okay.
What is you know what? I'm not even going to put you on the spot. And it might be a little bit too dark.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me go through the things that I pointed out
please.
So that way we can wrap this up quickly because this isn't good TV. The long haired dude finally made some sense. I think he's the first person to kind of like share the sort of sentiments that he said, like, yo, Sam hasn't shown any weapon, he hasn't attacked anybody or whatever, and he's the one that basically causes the mob.
Yeah.
And like it's like, yo, it's a bunch of us. We could, worst case scenario, like we could just jump him if he's really that threatened.
Yeah.
And I think that's when things started to pick up, and I wrote down, I was like, yo, it took 5 weeks for this shit to like get serious.
That is crazy. It's
insanity. And then I was so confused at first. I had a Régine moment when they got that when they had that random prisoner that showed up in that room and he was talking to that one detective. I was like, wait, isn't that John Bailey Brown? And I was like, oh no, that's the hijacker from season 1.
Not the Régine moment is racist.
Hey.
Now you see what I'm saying? I don't
and know. That's why I had to give credit to the originator. Who would I be if I did not give credit to the originator? And so there's that. So yeah, I was like, I'm confused. I thought they had John Bailey Brown over there. Nope, that's homeboy from season 1. I was like,
yep.
Oh, okay. Could have fooled me, and you did. So they just believe in there should have been. I don't even know why I wrote this note down so we could ignore it. I hate how they kept showing Sam looking at Jess every time I was like,
say it's her.
Say it's her, or she didn't say a single word the whole time everybody's arguing. She's just like
sitting in the corner. Don't look at me. I thought she looking. Don't look at me.
Like when you I'm sure you could relate to this. When your dog go do something and then you try to like bark at them about it, or you try to put them in their place and they just give the side eyes like, I'm bad. Like I ain't mean to, but I'm a dog.
The side eye, they got
I'm like,
they gotta be one.
Why y'all keep doing this? Like, we know it's her. You doing the and then by this point they killed the little momentum they had. I don't even know what made me write that, but they killed whatever they had. Then this makes me think about Brady Bunch. Marsha. Like, you leave the house, you hear a gunshot. Why fuck would you go back to the house? And then we see the couple, or maybe they're not even a couple, they're just partners, who knows?
Yeah.
They see they're really not that good at their job because homeboy said like, oh, we thought she was at the house the whole time. She could have been in Italy at this point.
I don't know why she hasn't left yet. Because was it I think it was the last episode where they kind of ended it off with the gunshot, where it's like, and she heard it.
Yes.
And it's like, now you ain't see that other white man who you know who he was there to babysit you. You know he was there to protect you. Now these two weirdos are back at your doorstep once again, and you let them in. You don't know the people. You know nothing about them.
And now they're going to, I know what they're going to do. They're going to try, it's going to sound low-key like misogynistic, but sometimes it could come off as performative.
Yeah.
But they're going to make it seem like, she is, I am woman. I'm stronger than that. So like, I'm going to overcome this impossible situation and like find a way to possibly kill these two individuals. And I'm like, this feels cheap. It doesn't feel earned. It doesn't feel like she's outsmarting them. It feels like she just
is playing.
It's just like there's no genuine sort of build up to that of like, oh, y'all thought. We're like, no, we ain't think nothing, because the logical thing is leave. Like it wasn't a situation where she saw them, was like, okay, something's off, and like prepared herself. She ain't do shit. She ain't do shit this whole season. Went outside and threw the axe at homeboy who's actually protecting her, and then went back to the house. So like, if you're gonna show me that, oh, Sam taught her some stuff, or she taught herself some stuff because of everything that's happened, like, whatever.
Over her. Get her off my screen.
And then what pissed me off, they spent multiple episodes of Sam telling them to move the fucking train, and then they stopped the train again. I think I threw my phone. I threw my phone on the desk.
Like, why? I'm tired. Listen, I'm tired of being on this goddamn train, and I'm not even on it. Get me off of here now, please. Open the doors. Open those doors.
Yeah. Like I said I think it was like episode 2 or 3, you're gonna have to just blow me up at this point. Fuck it. And then then this episode ends with that bomb in the back going off, and like they made it seem like the old lady dies with her husband. And I'm like, I guess if that's supposed to like make me feel some type of way, like this is turned into a hate watch, which is very unfortunate.
Listen, Apple, I let y'all off. Actually, y'all like 3 for 3 for me right now. I let y'all off with The Last Frontier. I watched it just to see if it's going to get better. It did not. Then somehow y'all finagled y'all way. This is some real finessing that y'all did with Pluribus, okay? That's some real finessing that y'all did with Pluribus, okay? I watched it just to see the plots. Never got it. Cool. Fine. Now you do it on a show that I really enjoy season 1. I mean, thoroughly enjoyed season 1. Was up to 3, 4 o'clock in the morning just watching it. And now you give me the weakest season 2? Okay. I'm about to call the authorities on your ass. Because the way, listen, we're going backwards. Okay. We're not Netflix. Okay. First off, Apple TV costs a lot of money to subscribe to.
Yeah.
Not cheap. It is not cheap. I mean, I don't pay for it personally, but I know somebody that does. That's how I watch it. But it's not cheap. It's never been cheap. So the fact that you're giving me this cheap ass shit is really pissing me off. And I don't like it. The only interesting thing about this episode was finding the little man. I don't know what the little man name is. I'm just gonna call him Little Man.
Oh, I tuned out at that point. I was.
That was the most interesting part, but it's obviously like, of course, now you want to switch sides because now they kicked you to the curb. Now you finally want to tell the only black girl. Is there another black girl on the show that did Marsha? The only black girl in the scenario. Now you want to spill your beans to her to help you out with this whole John Brown brain, whatever his name is. Ugh! Like, that's what I thought. Like, okay, we're getting somewhere. It said, real quick, this is not okay. This is not okay. And why would you do this to us?
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. I only have one more point, unless you have anything else you want to share, because that will be my final point.
Oh, no, I literally have nothing else. Like when I say my note, I literally be like, that's why I watch it 3 times, because I watch it the first time I get halfway through. I'm like, dang, I ain't put nothing down yet. it again. I ain't put nothing down yet. The 3rd time, I still ain't put nothing down. Okay.
It's like when you take a test and you forgot to study, and then you like, damn, I'm failing.
That's how I felt. Like, dang, I'm not doing my job right now. Like, y'all not giving me nothing to do my damn job. Like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
I'm actually pissed. Because we have so many more episodes to go with this bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever. This is definitely like, y'all should have just gave me the whole 8. So I could have been like, yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah.
And even at this point, like, you're more than halfway. You just eclipsed the halfway point. So it's like, I'm not expecting this to get better anytime soon. My only point, which is...
Sorry, before you your last point, and don't wait until the season finale to finally give us like this, a 3-bomber. Don't do that.
I don't even have confidence that they have the capability to do so.
It seems like it's such a slow burn. That's what they're leading up to. Like, it's going so freaking slow that the only thing they have left is just to wait until the end to just drop it all. Which is like, okay.
Yeah. They're not gonna land the plane.
Yeah.
I know for a fact they're not gonna land the plane. My only point, my final point, is something that to give you credit for, because you've mentioned it on the show before. I hate Twitter for numerous reasons, but the main thing I hate Twitter for is when you first go into the app, sometimes it will automatically refresh.
Yeah.
And in the millisecond that I was paying attention, somebody had tweeted about Hijack. They were like, this is why I prefer something along the lines of like, this is why I prefer a limited series, so that people could tell their story and get it out the way. And it made me think about you, because that was something you shared. And it was like, this is a clear example of a show that, like, I was fine with season 1. I didn't even think about Hijacker or whatever, who was responsible. I was cool. And now they're showing us like, yeah, y'all could have left this in the book.
Yeah.
I didn't need this. I didn't need this. So, yeah, I mean, I guess I give it like a 2.5, because there was moments where I did feel like, oh, okay, things are picking up, but then immediately went back down. So it's like, that's the first time I felt that this whole entire season. So that's the only reason why I give it a 2.5. Otherwise, filth.
No, I will have to agree. I was like, dang, that 0.5 is real generous. But to your point, that 0.5, I have to get like a 2.2. I don't think I can even get that whole 0.5. I can't even get because yes, they gave me way more this episode than the previous episode. And it's like way more is even a stretch. That's what I'm saying. I can't get the whole 0.5 because it's like you gave me something and then it's just like, okay, back to the bullshit. Okay, cool, whatever. 2.2 for me. Y'all,
yeah. Didn't the train stop twice? I feel like
episode.
I feel like the train stopped twice.
I think it started off, stopped, started again,
then they moved,
and they stopped it again,
and then they stopped.
Yeah.
All right. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. We're sorry that our reviews for Hijack have not been quote unquote better or more on the positive side, but you know, we gotta be transparent. Gotta be transparent about what it is that we're viewing. And you'll definitely see that in comparison to the kind of commentary that we give to like An Ideal Ascending Kingdoms or Cross that episode will release soon. And you know, when Paradise is back on and even the rewatch stuff, like much more positive about that form of those other shows because the content is way much better. The writing is much more intentional, and you know they're really excelling in the facets that they need to excel in versus whatever the Drees and the gang are doing over there. So I'm telling y'all, I told y'all, I was like, yo, y'all was overhyping Apple, and it was like, oh, they knocking it out the park. I was like, yeah, you can knock it out the park when you only got 3 projects on your screen.
That's true. That's true. That's true. It was way better when they had like.
It was only The Morning Show, Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
Severance is like somewhat fairly new, but season 1 was like.
Yeah, it was. They didn't have a lot of shows. Yeah. You really could watch all the shows on Apple TV, and they didn't really have more. But now it's like. Because now we're like over, it's like it's kind of reminding me of like sneaker culture and like the reselling, you know, when nobody was really reselling, you were just like getting the drops, you were standing in lines and all of that. And then when people finally, the others, they finally get they get to like, I love sneakers too. Let me get the box. And let me do this and resell them. And then like the sneaker culture like died so quickly because like I can't even get the shit that I want because y'all just overdoing it.
Buying up the block. Yeah. They're just like everybody else. Just, you know, they have to oversaturate their market with content because that's what's going to draw people in. But I would assume then there's quality control issues, which is what we see because, you know, this is now what the 3rd or 4th show that we've discussed that's like tempered off. Like even Ted Lasso, I don't know a lot of people that loved that last season, and like now they're, you know, I think they just started shooting now, so it's like, why are y'all bringing this back when y'all didn't even really end on a high note? So I don't have high expectations. If I'm planning to watch, I probably will watch Ted Lasso just to see out of curiosity, but I don't have high expectations like, yo, y'all really gonna get back to glory, because I was fine with where it ended. Even though I didn't love it, I was like, okay, I don't need to see these characters again. So now it just seems like y'all just, you know, doing shit for the money grab. So capitalism always ruin shit. Always ruin shit.
What?
But that's all we got. Like, comment, subscribe. If you don't want to like, comment, subscribe on this one, I understand. Like, comment, subscribe.
Like it if you agree, okay? Like, you're like, yeah, me too. I hate it. Like, yeah, that's what we do.
Like us, dislike Apple TV. Exactly. Dislike Hijack. Exactly. I won't even put this on Idris. He just collected his check, so I ain't even mad.
He don't care.
I'm not even mad at him. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch y'all next time, and we are out of here.
Peace.